Hey guys, Coyote here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to some more Duskearth. We're looking at Dwarf Fortress Duskearth Episode 2. I had a fairly positive response from the first video, and hopefully we can keep that ball rolling. Now, I went ahead and I did do some designating. I haven't actually done any playing. So let's just take a quick peek at what I've done here. First off, I went and set up some hotkeys. Oops, that's not a hotkey. There we go. This is a fairly typical food production area setup of mine. We're going to have some farming here with seeds and potash storage, or possibly just seeds. Here we have our usual setup of butchers and leather workers, and of course this here is going to be a refuse stockpile when all is said and done. I've got those set up to start mining right away. I also laid out the living quarters area. A little bit different from usual, but not too much. I originally had it set up my usual double corridors on each side, but there wasn't quite enough space here for 10 on each side. So I decided to go with a layout like this. We've got 4 corridors of 20 rooms. That'll give us 80 dwarves, which should be sufficient for the first, I don't know, 4 migrant waves. I also laid out some dining room areas. These areas here in the middle, there's going to be stairs down where I'm going to store all the food and stuff down below. But these areas are also going to be, what are they called, statue gardens or whatnot. We've got a couple of offices going to be set up here for our manager and our bookkeeper and so forth. And I also laid out the starting area of a hospital. I'm not sure if I'm sold on this setup. Basically each person would have their own room, but it takes up a lot of space that could be set up for something better. So I'm not sold on this. I'm going to think about this and possibly rework it. I've got none of these areas designated to be digged out just yet. I want to get the farming area set up while I've got my guys collecting rock and other such stuff. So let's jump back up. I was sure I'd changed that. Hotkey, change the zoom to there. Yeah, oh, I guess it's a little better. Alright, so it's on pause and see what happens here. I'm using a new program to record with. I'm hoping that it's not going to cause me too much lag. It's supposed to cause less lag, but I've got it set to a fairly high compression ratio, so
the season is summer.
Guess we're going to have to see what happens. And summertime, so we should have migrants coming soon. Still doing good on food and drink. And units. Any bad guys? Just some wolves. Wolves I don't think are usually very aggressive, so I'm not too worried about that either. Oh, they're also up top. Alright. Check out how this is coming along. Steadily. They must have gone on break. I've got idlers. I don't want idlers. Why do I have idlers? So they are not hauling anything. Do they just have nothing to haul? Oh, apparently not. Okay, well, I guess we'll start building some stuff with the mason. Build workshop. No, not a leather worker. Mason. We'll build it out of... build out of marble, I guess. And then I also want to build a mechanics workshop, which we'll put right there. But we'll build that at a diorite. Actually, you know what? Let's build the mason at a diorite too. I didn't notice that we had any. There it is. Get those two going. I'm not going to build any mechanisms just yet. Because I want to get some non economic stone for that. So I'll have the carpenter build some more beds instead. And, excuse me, what does my woodcutter also do? Plant gathering, wood cutting, and fish raiding. Okay, so I guess I'll have him do some more wood cutting. Should be good for now. Okay. And hopefully we'll get some decent migrants. And hopefully we won't get like a bunch of kids or a bunch of fishermen. Mason, you will go ahead and build, let's say, 4 thrones, 2 doors, and 2 tables, or 4 tables. And our miners are sleeping. Wonderful. Oh, I guess I should take the mason off of hauling. Don't care too much if the carpenter does any hauling right now. I mean, it would be nice to get those beds done, but I don't have any place to put them just yet anyways. And I think I've already got, what, 2, 3, 6, 12? Are those, is that 12 beds there? Wow, I've got 12 beds made already. Okay. And looks like our miners are coming along nicely. If I remember correctly, the soldier is also a butcher and tanner. So you know what? I'm going to get those workshops made as well, so I don't forget about them until later. Butcher shop right there. We will build that out of alder, and the tanners out of alder. Actually, I think once I get that butcher shop set up, I'm going to have him butcher the aurochs. So I don't really need them. And they eat a lot of grass, I think. Based on knowing what traditionally aurochs are, I mean, they're usually big buffalo-like creatures, so they probably do eat a lot of food. Alright, so let's head down here and start carving these areas out. You'll have to ignore that. That was just my email popping. I had to reset my Reddit password because I forgot what it was. Okay, are you building stuff? Okay. Mason, I'm sure I'd taken you off of hauling. Yes, I did. So what exactly are you doing? You're drinking. Drinking on the job. Okay, did those. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slaughter the aurochs. Slaughter. No. That was odd. That must be something from the mod. Slaughter, 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 slaughter. There we go. Drop back down here. Auroch has been slaughtered. Where did our other guy go? Oh, he's on break. Gotcha. So eventually, once I get some mechanisms and some blocks going, I am going to put a drawbridge here. I'll probably dig out a pit there as well. Possibly. You don't really need a pit, I've found, if you've got a drawbridge. I suppose it's good if you want to like set up a pit trap or whatever, but ultimately I find that it doesn't really matter too much. That's actually why I usually don't build them. What are those? Whoops. Those are deer. Okay, not a big deal.
It seems that every
And there's the migrants I was expecting.
I'm here to work. I make cheese, or I grind down jams, or I milk things. Well, how many milkers do you think we need here, huh? How many? Do you see anything that can be milked here? Honestly, do you think we want to milk a purring maggot or something? Haha, no, go home.
I could totally see dwarves milking maggots. Giant cave maggots or something. Alright, let's pop over to Dwarf Therapist and see what we have in the way of migrants. Read. We received 8 migrants. That is very impressive. And it doesn't look like any of them are children, which is even more impressive. Okay, so starting from the top here, we have so he's a potter and he's a stonecrafter. Okay, so I'm going to drop the pottery. I guess it doesn't matter. I am going to turn off his hauling, however. And the reason for that is because I'm going to have him start crafting marble craft right away. So we can have some good stuff to sell to the first caravan. I'm going to take those off. Alright, so next guy down, eat him silvery dip. Oh, actually, did it clear room. What was his cased? He's a shroom clan. Oh, fantastic. Okay, I might rethink that. Did we get any other stonecrafters? No, we didn't. Oh well, I guess we'll go with that then. Maybe he'll become a legendary regardless of being a shroomer. 2 shroom clans and another potter. Okay, well, I guess I don't plan on ever doing anything with pottery, so you know what, I'm going to turn potteryness off, and I'm going to put, well, he's a shroom clan, so he's just going to be a hauler. And his profession will be hauling. Did I spell that right? Yes, okay, so it didn't razor ripe. Clay dwarf. Oh, they get bonuses for fish cleaning, butchering, tanning, weaving, brewing, clothier, miller, thresher, cheesemaker, milker, okay. Well, he is a leather worker, so that is what he's going to do. I'll leave milking on. I'll leave the leather working on. The leather working will come in handy. So, leather worker. However, because I'm not actually doing any leather working right now, he'll just be hauling. Illyra Gold Heats is a hunter. And you know what? I'm going to make hunter, their profession is going to be militia, because they can act as soldiers in a pinch. Let's see here. A milker. Hey, maybe he'll milk maggots. And he's a clay dwarf. Okay, well, you know what? What do they gain XP in again? Butcher, tanner, weaver, brewer. We don't have a brewer, do we? Okay, dude, you're now a brewer. Until further notice. And we will set your profession to kitchen. I'm also going to put him on farming because we don't have a farmer yet, and we are going to need. Actually, they earn XP for farming, don't they? Yeah. So he will obviously make the stuff to brew stuff with, and then brew it. Sounds good to me. Means I'm going to turn off his hauling. Shorest Bud Treaties. He's a wax worker. How awesome! Oh, he's a steel clan. So that means it's a soldier. What do I want to do with him until he is ready to be soldierating? You know what? I'm just going to set him as a hauler for now, but his profession is going to be soldier. And once I get a military up and running, he is definitely going to be pretty high up in it. In fact, he probably will end up being like militia captain at some point. Okay, so Vabok Gear Twinkles is an Obsidian Clan Dwarf. Miner. Miner. There we go. Miner. Custom profession. Miner. Turn off everything else. That gives us that all-important third miner. And finally, he is an herbalist. He is a Clay Clan Dwarf, so he's also going to be a farmer. You know what, I'm going to give this guy herbalizing as well. And he will be a cook until further notice as well. And turn off his hauling. So we're going to call him a cook. And his profession. Whoops. Kitchen. It would help if I spelled kitchen right. There we go. Commit changes. And then jump back to professions. Here we go. Ah, looks good. Those guys are good. The militia hunter, you know what? He's also going to be a butcher and tanner. Just make sure that he isn't sitting back, killing stuff, and then just leaving it around. There we go. That looks good to me. And that third miner is certainly going to be a big boost. Huge boost. And because we have those extra haulers, now I'll leave the carpenter this hauling as well. It's not a big deal. Okay, so unpause it. And actually that reminds me, I will pause it again and make sure I add animals here. Goat Kid. What the hell is a utility spider? Oh, we have a bronze centurion, that's cool. Okay, so I'm going to set up a zone right here. No, right there. Yeah. And we're going to put the War Mastiffs, the spider, utility spider thing, and the bronze centurion there. And they will be able to provide guarding against thieves and snatchers, at least in theory. Frankly, I don't actually know what a utility spider does. Might be something I'll have to look up at some point. Okay, we got 5 idlers. What can our idlers just end up doing? See, our mason is okay. That's fixable. Stonecrafter. Ah, yes, I needed to do that. Our hauler. You know what? We're going to expand that that stone stockpile. Whoops. Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete all of it and rebuild it from scratch. Stone and whoops, I wanted economic stones in there. And then we will go build Craft Dwarf. We'll put that right here. Make it out of. We'll make it out of no, not iron bars. That would be silly. Alder logs sounds good. And that reminds me, I want to get the mason working on more stuff. Let's go a throne, a table, and 8 doors. We're going to need the doors eventually, and that will also, actually, you know what, I take that back. I'll take all of those back. Restart. Okay, so throne, table, and there is a reason why I'm doing it this way. It seems silly, but there is a reason. Here we go. Done. The reason is so that the first table and chair will be to finish off the first dining room. And then, well, it won't finish off, but it'll finish off the first row of that dining room. And then the next 2 will go to the office for the manager and get that set up and going. it's a diorite seat. And table. I guess one diorite seat won't kill them. Well, it might. I better change it. So that basically negated my plan. And where's the mason on his stuff? Okay. Who's doing what? I do have idlers. The overseer, no, the stone crafter, which I haven't set up yet, and the 2 farmers, right? Okay, so stone crafter, let's get you doing rock crafts. You're going to only take from here. Oops, wrong one. You're only going to take from here. So give to there, and let's go give to there for now as well. Carpenter, I'm going to get you to make some bins. Where are they? Bins. 10 bins. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will get you to make 5 more thrones. And jump back down to here. Build seat. Please let it be a marble seat. No. Okay, they're almost done this side, so I'm going to start excavating. No, they still got the offices to go first. Yeah, I'm really not sold on the hospital. I almost prefer the open emergency room sort of dealy rather than the small rooms. But I've read in a few stories and in a few posts on the Bay 12 forums that setting it up like this, you could have like a door to make sure that the doctor stays in there to do the work on the guy and some other stuff. I don't know. I just don't know. Build. Actually, I'm going to put that out to you guys, the viewers. Should I go with a more open concept in the hospital? Should I Should I go with the small room setup? What do you think? I'm curious to know. Hey, marble throne, and then we'll go door, marble door, door, marble door. And then I can set that up as a proper dining room and meeting hall. Because right now the meeting hall is outside still. 3 idlers still. Who's idling? Looks like our miners will be here in a moment, so designate and open this up. I'm going to leave these areas here undeveloped for now until I need them. Probably not until after wintertime, unless I run out of stuff for my miners to do. Oh, that reminds me, I should start building the beds in here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Whoops. Guess it would help if I didn't try placing it on the wall. And I'll go ahead and I'll set this dining room up. Make dining room. And meeting hall. Beautiful. I like everything about it. What is that? Oh, that's just a... I don't know. It is a blue-colored, ghostly-looking dwarf who's not actually a dwarf, I don't think. No. I don't get it. I don't understand that. Okay, beds are being made. Let's jump back up here and see what needs to be done, because I have idlers. Now, here we're gonna go just we'll go 5 tables. You know what? I'm gonna build 5 statues as well. And then this guy here, didn't I set? Oh, I probably didn't put it on repeat, did I? Okay, so that's now on repeat. Bins are not being built yet, but that's okay. Things are coming along pretty nice. Oh, I gotta set up the farms. Almost forgot. Alright, so build plot. If I remember correctly, I had these set out to be 10 by 3, I think it is. Yeah. Plot. Whoops, too big. Now, I realize that they don't have to be, have space around them. I just kind of carry that over from my Minecraft days. Stockpile, food. Seeds only. Drop prepared food and kill the barrels. And then jump back up here and remove seeds from this. They're not in that, okay. Ooh, our masons created a masterpiece. I like that. Got more doors being built. I could probably throw some of those up. Build door here. And I'll stick one here and here. And I'm also going to go ahead and assign, oh, they're not all built yet. I'll go ahead and assign them anyways. Or not assign them, but make them bedrooms. The only time I ever assign bedrooms is like most people when doing nobles' quarters, would be my guess. I have no idea who they're giving water to. But we don't have any empty buckets, so it is a moot point anyways. Okay, we still have some idlers. Well, one idler. That reminds me, I should go back here and actually set the plots to grow stuff. What time of the year is it? Let's see. Late summer. Okay, so you know what? I'm not going to set up anything for summer just yet. We'll start directly with autumn. And I actually don't remember what seeds we have. Stores. Stocks, there we go. Seeds. Just says we have seeds. I think we had Plump Helmet and Sweet Pot, maybe? So that is what we're going to go with. Start with autumn. We'll go with Sweet Pods. Winter, Sweet Pods. Spring, Sweet Pods. I'm going to leave summer blank for now. And then we'll go Sweet Pods, Sweet Pods, Sweet Pods. And here, we're going to go Plump Helmets. D, Plump, C, A, C, D. Okay. A, C, D. And get those going. We're not hurting for food right now, but it never hurts to have a good stockpile of it. Actually, how much did we get from that auroch? Lots, probably. Jump back down to here, see how this is coming along. And then head back up here and see what needs to be set up here. Okay, you know what? I think I am just going to make some rock mechanisms. 5 is plenty for now. And I guess we might as well make some blocks. There'll be marble blocks, but better than no blocks at all. That way we can get that drawbridge up. Now, do we have more of these beds set up yet? Yes. Bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. Actually, what I think I might do is once that section is finished being mined out, so I'm going to have my miners haul for a little while. Because we're getting a bit of a backlog on furniture and such. Seats. I think I had seats coming up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. One. And then the record keeper can have the plain old diorite seat. Just a record keeper. He's good, or whoever, because I don't actually have a record keeper yet. Table. I'll get a marble table out of it at least. Okay, there we go. And it looks like the miners are basically done, so jump over to Dwarf Therapist and set them all back up to hauling. Let's see who's not hauling. Our kitchen guys, that's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put on hauling everything except stone and wood. That way they're not being idle as much. And let's see. So that leaves our stonecrafter and our mason not hauling. I'm down with that. Jump back up to here. See how the mason is coming along. Almost done. So once he's done that, I'm going to build that drawbridge. Done. Build drawbridge. Nope. Bridge. There we go. Make sure that I've got it set to raise before I do anything else. And we're going to have it like that big. Yeah, like that. It's raising in the right direction, it's right height. We're going to make it out of marble blocks. There you go. Okay, that's fine. Then once that bridge is finished being built, I will have the mason build more tables and chairs so we can finish flushing out the dining rooms. We should be having some more migrants fairly soon. What's going on down here right now? Okay. Beds are getting set up. Slowly but surely. I'm probably going to need to build more beds. So I'm going to get my carpenter on that. Cancel all those wooden bins for now. And just do all beds. And take him off of hauling. And actually, I'm going to take the miners leather worker off stone hauling, the overseer off stone hauling, and I'm going to set the woodcutter up to chop some more wood. Perfect. Hey, the War Mastiff has given birth to puppies. We're gonna run out of space for crafted goods here shortly. I better get moving on, doing something with that stuff. Okay, miners. You know what? I'm gonna put together the food storage area. I'll give my miners something to do. So miners, you're no longer gonna haul. And that way I can empty out that one room of food and use it for crafted goods. So drop down to here. How do we want to set this up? How about like that? And make sure we put the upstairs in. We can put the food on one side and drink on the other side. Keep them separated. Excellent, okay. For a second I thought they were going to be stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Appear to be different sizes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why are they different sizes? Oh, I see why. That means sheep dip. Oh well. D. Remove designation. So I made these too big. Oh well. One too large on one side is fine. It won't kill anybody, I hope. What is that? Tetrahydrate. Excellent. Meanwhile, here, you are going to build five thrones and 5 tables. Who's idle? Our hunter and our overseer. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I think I'll put the overseer back onto hauling stone and the leather worker. And 10 more beds, and that'll allow me to fill up the other side with beds. In fact, I'll go and build the first 10. There we go. And I can go and set up these bedrooms. Bedroom. Excellent. How's this coming along? Interesting. What sort of seeds do we have then? Berry seeds, pea seeds. Take a quick peek in the barrels, I guess. Plum helmet wine. You know what? I have no idea what sort of barrels we have. Or what sort of seeds we have. I was sure I had bought sweet pod. Or whatever they're called. All of a sudden I can't think. Yeah, sweet pods, there we go. No, I didn't set up the garbage dump area either. I'm really starting to slip here. Okay, stockpile, refuse. And we will... everything except not skulls, bones. There we go. Got some masterpieces being made. I like that. Did those, no, mechanisms aren't being made. Who is our mechanic and what are they doing? Or carpenter. Okay, well, okay. Carpenter, once you're done building those beds, you can make mechanisms. I apologize for taking you away from the important job of mechanism making. Are we out of water? Drink? No. So why are they gathering water? Okay, let's jump back down here. That is all done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to even it out. That. So we've got 9 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks good. Should be like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there you go. Upstairs. Go miners. And go back up because I wanted to place some more tables and chairs. I think our mason has needs some work. So, you know what, mason? Because we never know what's... well, we're going to build 5 statues first. 5, yes. 1, 2. And because we never know what's going to happen, I'm going to go ahead and build 5. No, not coffers. Coffins. Or are they not done by masons? Maybe a coffer is what I'm thinking of. There we go, coffin. Never know what's going to happen, so let's build some coffins just in case. And how are the mechanisms coming along? Well, it looks like it's active, so that's a good start. I'm getting a lot of fluctuations in frame rate, which is a little displeasing, but at least I'm able to record. Unlike the last quarter of last year where I was having a lot of computer problems. Don't worry guys, I didn't abandon you. Well, I guess I kinda did, but not on purpose. This was more my point. Just had a lot of computer issues and some health issues, and you know how life can be. That is almost done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up a garbage dumping zone right here. And dump all this stuff. Yeah. I don't actually like to have my stockpiles to have like random stone in it. I find it kind of irritating.
Some haggard-looking migrants have
Oh,
arrived.
we got some migrants. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end the episode here. I will, off camera, go over the migrants, assign them their jobs and duties, and then we will pick up from here next episode. So thanks guys for watching. As always, I appreciate the views and the support. And as I always say, if you know somebody who may enjoy this video, go ahead and pass it on to them, and hopefully they will. Take care guys, and have a good weekend.